What's up, everybody? This is Fidel Sanimi. We are live with our semifinals of our 8th Grand Arena. We are still undefeated. Sorry I'm a little bit hoarse today. I have been sick recently, and so my voice is shot. But, we are going to be getting into this. My opponent has some insane mods. Definitely the best mods out of any opponent that I've had at all throughout any of my Grand Arenas. He's not the best roster I've faced. I would say he's the second best roster overall, but given his mods, he is a force to be reckoned with. Force to be reckoned with. So I'm looking forward to how this Grand Arena develops. As you can see, he does have Revan on defense, and I have left both of my Revans on defense as well, which means I don't have a Revan to take out his. But I think I can still take his out, because if he struggles, when I mentioned that he doesn't have the strongest roster, that is solely because he doesn't have a great Jedi team. He's got every other team you could want, whether it's JTR, CLS, which is his strongest team, by the way. He's got his boss, he's got his Jin Rebels, he's got everything. He's got a very deep and a pool, very strong teams. The problem is he doesn't have a strong Revan. He only has 2 of his 3 Zetas. He doesn't have a Jolee. He does have Grandmaster Yoda, but since his Revan is subpar, it looks like he decided to pair it with his second set of Jedi, which is under Old Ben instead of Basila. That's a little bit questionable. But he probably did that to make it a little bit less tempting for me to use my Nest against it. I still think I'm going to use my Nest, but I haven't done Nest against an Old Ben lead, so this will be interesting to say the least. Anyway, so yeah, his Jedi Revan's a little bit behind. I saved my CLS. I'm hoping that CLS is enough to take out this Revan. One thing I did not do is figure out which one is the weakest in terms of health, and that would be a tie between his Ezra and Revan. Both have the same amount. So I can go for either of those right off the bat. I'll go for Revan, because that way I can, stun him and prevent a direct focus as long as possible. And so the goal is to hopefully use COS to take out this Revan. And it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna say that this is gonna be the hardest match. If I don't get past this Revan, I'm gonna have to audible and look down south. The reason I put both my Revans on defense is because I do not think. So let me back up. Because this is such a tough opponent, I want to go over my defense a little bit here. I put both Revans on defense because, despite him having Revan, because I didn't think his Revan could beat either of my Revans. And I'm quite confident that his CLS should be able to beat either of my Revans, because his CLS is godly in terms of its mods. So I decided to put 2 Revans on defense in hopes of making sure one stays alive. Because of that, I needed to make sure I had a plan to take out his Revan, which was my COS. Just because and the only reason this strategy is viable in this case is because he doesn't have the Jolee, the strong Revan setup. Otherwise, I went with as strong as a defense as I could, while still making sure I had enough to take out his core strong defensive teams, which would be his Kira Nest. He has a very strong Kira Nest and Zeta Young Han. Sorry. He's also got a strong set of Asajj. He's got an actually strong Phoenix with very good mods. Zeta's Gear 12, the whole 9 yards. And his Rebels are actually pretty good too. I don't know if his Jin's very good. I don't understand why he paired it with Jay's. His Cassian and K2SO are both Gear 12. He probably should have put those 2 with her, and this would have been quite a formidable team. I would have had to have used JTR against it had he done that. That's what I planned on, saving JTR to take out this Jin. But that wasn't there. So let's take a look at a little bit of what we did on defense here. I'm more confident that this side stays. Sorry. Yes, I'm more confident in the Darth Revan holding in a 3 versus 3 than the Revan holding in a 3 versus 3. Simply because I think that the threes team for the Sith Empire is just insane. And so I banked on putting stronger defense down here. So my secondary teams, other than the Revens, the Asajj and the Bosk are here. These are both strong defensive teams. I could have saved them for offense. They're also good offensive because they regenerate their protection. They're good for banners. But I didn't feel like there was any opposing teams that they were particularly strong against that I couldn't beat with another weaker team. And because I am not going for efficiency in this Grand Arena, in terms of exact banners, I'm going for clears. I'm trying to beat more teams than he beats of mine, is what I was setting for this defense, which is opposite of a lot of my normal thinking, where I try to save some of the protection-oriented characters for offense, like Bosk, or that way you can maximize your banners. But in this case, I am, with a double Revan defense, I am looking to beat more teams than I have lose. So in that event, I am looking for just beating teams, not min-maxing points on each battle. So, with that in mind, I can briefly look at the back. I've got a Greedo team back here that hopefully that can do something. This is a much better offensive team than defense, but again, I didn't feel like there's a team that I necessarily needed it. I think I might end up regretting that, but yeah, up front we put again our next two strongest after the Asajj and the Bosk, because he may not even get if he chooses to go this route instead of the Jedi Revan. I want to make sure he sees the strongest teams to hold as well as possible. So with that, let's get into these matchups. We're going to start with the Revan. It's the hardest matchup, but we know what we have to take against it, and so it's the best one to do first, just to see where we stand. If this wins, then we should be golden. If this loses, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board. So we definitely shoot the Revan. Boom, boom, boom. Sure. Wait, what? He didn't... Oh, no! This is bad. Okay. I have made mistakes. For some reason, I definitely thought that would work. I thought that was an unresistible stun. Clearly is not. Will he go down? I don't think so. Yeah, that was a good call. Okay, come on, Chewie. Stay up there. Stay up there, Chewie. Chewie, no! Ah, Chewie! Okay, well, he doesn't have Savior. I just need to kill a character. Come on. Oh, no, that's bad. Yeah, that's not happening. We're gonna restart. Just in case I end up deciding to throw Basil into that. Let's take out these bottom teams, most likely. I don't think I have the luxury of using Basil against the Revan. I think I'm going to have to use Basil against the JTR, which is unfortunate. I don't think I have anything else that's fast enough to beat his JTR. I could try to beat it with my own and just have better micromanagement, but he's got the Zetas that I do not have. I've got the better gear, it looks like. Because despite him having more Zetas, my team is close in GP. The real problem is he outspeeds me heavily. He's got a 257 speed BB-8, and my team pulls in at 246 BB-8, so it's not terrible. His R2 is also 24 speed faster than mine, though. My JTR is faster, but that's not going to matter when both of his droids are faster. In fact, both of his droids are faster than my BB-8. So that's pretty huge. So that's not going to happen. It's going to have to be Basil against JTR. So we're just not going to take out Revan. Let's go ahead and throw the nest here. Let's try to see what's in this back wall. This better succeed. If this doesn't succeed, we're in trouble. Even like right now, as long as we're more efficient than him, we can still win. Assuming he takes out one of my Revans, and not both. Alright, come on. We do want to focus Yoda, just to prevent as much damage as possible. That's 1 taunt, that's 2 taunt. And we're clear of taunts. Come on, take out the Yoda. Okay. Easy. And we're even going to end full protection because of how little damage Old Ben does. Alright. Boom. Alright, so that's good. Now, let's move on. We're going to take out this Jin. What do we want to use against the Jin? So I do have JTR, I do have Basila. This is his strongest team up front that's left. Well, his second strongest, other than his JTR, which I'm going to use Basila against. How fast is his zombie? That's a pretty important question. His zombie is 206 speed. That'd be 236 under the leadership. That's going to be far too fast for me to do with my Nihilist team. I ran into that issue last time where I was relying on Nihilist's Annihilate. Well timed to avoid the zombie taunt and take out the support you can cast with that. However, with Acolyte, I think that's less likely because I'm going to have to get Acolyte when she's unstealthed, as well as the fact that this is just a faster, better modded team. And it almost went to time before. So, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to use, I think, Empire Theron to try to fracture away the taunts, and maybe TIE Fighter Pilot or Death Trooper as the last supporting cast to remove buffs and or AoE or turn meter. If I'm not using Nihilist there, I could use Nihilist here. Yeah, let's use Nihilist. Wait, no. Hold on. Because Nihilist can get paired with Palpatine to take out the nest. So we need to substitute the Nihilist with Vader, who normally would go with Palpatine. And so the question is, what else do we use here? So with the Palpatine, we can take the super fast assassin, or we can take the strong Marauder. This is against Rebels. I think the Marauder is actually going to do a pretty good amount of work. Plus, he's more survivable. So let's do the Marauder. This is a pretty tanky team. Let's see. Yep. Sweet. Let's get a crit. Yes. Max health reduction. We like that. Let's remove all those buffs. Get some pain. Good. Okay, that's fine. That's gross. We're gonna focus on Jin because we want. Maybe we should focus on Chirrut. Oh, no. There we go. Boom. Got her. This is over. He doesn't know it's over, but it's over. That's a lot of hots. So we're definitely going to be killing Chirrut with a with an execute at some point. Sure. Let's take out you. Well, maybe, yeah. Depends on if he takes a turn. If we can kill him before he takes a turn, that'll work. That works. So this is mostly trash other than the Finn. Let's see here. The T-Bow. I don't even have stats for the T-Bow. 182 speed. Why isn't this just a Rex lead? Doesn't this only affect Ewoks? Allies. Huh. Chance to gain 20. Okay. Why not just use Rex? I don't understand. Finn's gonna be pretty annoying. Finn's tanky. Only 194 speed with 80,000 health and protection. Rex is alright. 211 speed but he's kind of squishy. Definitely take out Rex first, if possible. We should double check how the heck this Finn works, because I'm not well versed in Finn rework. So, this is useless. Other than the health and protection is useless. Defense, taunt, termination. Well, this is gonna be useless. Okay. So this is just not useful. Wow. He gains health and protection and dispels all buffs from each other. And he does gain taunt, so that's a little bit annoying, but what we don't want is for takedown and crack shot to build up. We can do that. We can work around that. So what do we want to use here? We could, I think actually this is a good opportunity to use our Akbar, C-3PO, and Leia. Alternatively, we can use our own Finn. Let's think about that for a second. How fast is my Finn? I mean, my Rey is fast, but the rest of them are not. Yeah, 146 to 153 speed. Yeah, we're not going to do that. So we're either using Finn, Admiral Akbar. Yeah, I think we just have to use Admiral Akbar here. This should work pretty handily. So let's take out the Rex. Okay. That's pretty good. Not giving him turns is nice. That's fine. Give Leia some attacks. Boom. Just hammer away. Alright. The real question is, can we stop Akbar from losing too much protection? Yes, we can. Boom. And only one lost banner point. Let's see what's in the back row. Did he go? There's the Kira. No nest! He didn't save the nest. Okay. So this was the alternative. He had 4 strong scoundrels that I was expecting. The Kira, the nest, the L3, and the Young Han. So he opted to save the nest for offense. Joke's on him. I don't think he's going to have anything to use nest against. This could be autoed by nest, right? Definitely the Ewoks. Okay, so he can definitely use his nest. But so we definitely saved too much for this. We don't need Palpatine to take out his Kira. Can we do Palpatine versus Revan? No, because he's going to target Nihilus right off the bat, and we save Nihilus for the team. Actually, will he? Hold up here. Because I'm going to outspeed him. I have an assassin, and my assassin is 309 speed. Him starting with, yeah, I'm going to outspeed him, but he's got tenacity up. So let's see, 254 speed plus 4 triggers of it, meaning he gets 20 bonus speed. He's operating at 274 speed. Heck, my Jedi outrun him. Oh, wait. Oh, his direct focus. That doesn't have a Zeta. Nihilus won't have his cooldowns increased. What is happening? Can this work? There's no way, right? I mean, I'm going to have a really bad first turn because of tenacity. But he's going to mark Nihilus. He's got Ezra and General Kenobi. I don't think he can kill the Nihilus right off the bat. I'm not going to get Annihilate off. Nihilus won't survive. Even if he survives the initial onslaught, he's not going to survive through all of the hits over a couple of turns. But JTR might. How fast is my JTR? BB-8's 246 speed. How much does BB-8 gain? Sorry, we're going to have to do some math here. Because if BB-8 outruns his Revan, BB-8 does outrun the Revan. That's easy, actually. 8% turn meter for each toy data. That's going to be 16% turn meter. 16% turn meter plus the fact that he's only got 20 more speed. I'm going to win. Oh, he's got 30 more speed. Still, I'm going to win. Right? Yeah, barely. The real question is, how much turn meter does JTR get? When another ally suffers a debuff, or another ally gains secret intel. So BB-8 will gain secret intel, she'll gain 8% turn meter. That's not going to work. It might work if R2 goes before Revan, but I don't think that's going to happen. R2 is 224, even with 16% turn meter. It's probably going to be roughly 200. No, it's going to be roughly 250 bonus speed or effective speed. But direct focus. We're going to try to save JTR. That's what's going to happen here. We're going to try to save JTR. In worst case scenario, we'll try to use her against this. With that being noted, how do we take out this team? The L337 is slow, but she is exceedingly tanky at 83,000 health and protection. Young Han is the issue. We really just have to kill Young Han. If we don't want to use JTR and we don't want to use Bastila, right? This is where we use Palpatine. This has to be where we use Palpatine. The only alternative is Palpatine against here, Daka. Maybe we just go ahead and use the Thrawn team here. That way we know for sure that our Sith can go against the other team. So let's go this. So Palpatine's going with Sith, so we don't need to worry about that. We're using either Death Trooper or TIE Fighter Pilot. Both are pretty effective here. My issue with TIE Fighter Pilot is he's pretty squishy. And this is going to be a long battle. Buff immunity is really good against both Zombie and Acolyte. But Death Trooper is tankier. Probably has a little bit more damage. About the same speed. TIE Fighter Pilot's a little bit faster. But Death Trooper's twice the health. I think we take Death Trooper. Let's just go ahead and... Let's just hit this. So we can target who we want. Alright, so we're going for the Daka. So the Daka and the Acolyte have basically the same amount of health. So we're not worried about that. Let's do this for now. And we'll just burn through Zombie. Maybe I should have stayed on Zombie. In fact, I probably definitely should have stayed on Zombie. What? That's just gross. Deflected. Nonsense. Seriously? Alright. Okay, so this is going to be an annoying battle. Okay, so yeah, we definitely gotta just fracture Zombie. Lesson learned. Okay, one revive down. We gotta do that faster. Alright, let's get rid of the taunt. Oh, we don't have fracture. Let's get that back faster. Turn meter, get rid of the fracture. Okay. The taunt, rather. Okay, come on. Let's burn through Daka before the 2-minute mark. Okay, Daka. Come on. Kill the Daka. Kill the Daka. No! Why do you dodge? Holy crap. Oh shoot, I thought that was a heal. That was not a heal. Oh, this is bad. Okay, that's both revives. We are fine if we can just survive. We need Thrawn to keep alive the Tarkin. Ah! Come on, keep the Tarkin alive. Alright, now we just need to kill Daka once. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's terrible. Just killed the Daka, man. I can't. Okay, so we're gonna have to step back here. Probably should have. I definitely should have used. What's it called? Or for instead of four. Can I? This can't work, right? I'm too slow. So what else do we have? We have Jedi. I should have started with Jedi. Qui-Gon Jinn. There's no AoE on this team. I can't do this. Without AoE, I can't ever kill Acolyte. It has to have AoE. We could use Anakin in the lineup. I need something that dispels. AoE dispel or AoE, just lots of AoE. Unfortunately, Palpatine would do it. We don't have a whole lot left for that. I really do not want to use JTR here. I can't even use Bastila. I'll never get to Acolyte. Oh, this is bad. I might have to use Nihilus Palpatine. Which is really unfortunate. I really want to use Nihilus Palpatine here. Regardless, Bastila gets used against JTR. Let's just go ahead and do this. We don't have much choice here. Because Bastila's not going to take out Revan. Bastila's not going to take out Revan. And then we're going to have to use Palpatine against the, what's it called? The Daka. Alright, so let's just burn through this real quick. This should be an easy battle. How do I do more damage, take less damage without mods, by the way? I'm not level 50 yet, and I can't really progress because all the battles to grind shards is hopeless because all my characters die in a few hits. So, first off, gear. You're going to want to upgrade your gear. Because all the battles to grind shards. Yeah, so you're going to have to upgrade your gear first off. Your gear level is super important to manage that and be upgrading that as often as possible. Other than that, it helps if you have a strong ally. So if you notice, you can invite your ally codes as a new player. You can invite characters or players to be your ally. If you get a powerful ally, such as, for example, if you sent a friend request to me, you can borrow my character. If you borrow my character, he's just gonna solo everything for you. But you can only borrow like once every 4 or 5 hours from the same person. So you either need multiple allies, or you just do that when you have the chance. But other than waiting for that, I should have used 2 characters here, by the way. Other than waiting for that, yeah, you just gotta upgrade your gear levels. Also, using the right teams. So, team synergy is huge. So, if I look back in, you have Dooku, Cad Bane, Savage, Fox, Qui-Gon, Tarkin, and Magna Guard. Those don't really synergize super well together. What I recommend is getting a good team that works together. For example, Bastila Shan. You can farm her pretty early in the game from a hard node. She's really good as leader. Also, like you just saw me use Bastila Shan, she has so much protection bonus, your characters won't die in early missions. Other than that, Phoenix is really good early game because Phoenix has a lot of synergy within itself, but you need a full Phoenix squad for that to work. We gotta take out this docket now. R2 has burning. Actually, hold on. Towson. Hold on, guys. We have a thought. Towson has plague. I think we do this. Towson has AoE and she has plague. It's a lot of potency. We got a lot of healing sustain. What is your... Wait, does it all allies? Nice, sister allies recover health. So, gonna be hard to heal Kenobi. In fact, I can't heal Kenobi. But he's tanky on his own right. This might be fine. Once I get Savage Opress, I'm gonna focus... Okay. Let's see here. I wouldn't worry too much about Savage Opress. Also, it's important to focus your farms. So what I mean by that is unlocking characters is not good enough. What you want to do is you want to focus on maxing out the characters. So what I mean by that is you want to get your characters to 7 stars. Getting characters to 7 stars is way more important than just unlocking a bunch of characters. What happened there? Okay. Boom. So we really just control the zombie, and we keep plague on Acolyte. This should kill Acolyte once. Good. This can spread plague to... Ooh. This is bad. Because... Oh, this is bad. Well, this isn't going to work, but Doc is dead. So that's important. Okay, so we just gotta wait for Kenobi to die. Do we wait for Kenobi to die? Maybe we forfeit. Yeah, what's forfeit when his turn meter's low? When Acolyte's turn meter's low. That way we can kill her right off the bat. That still's not gonna work. This is probably the best time to forfeit. Alright. Wait, we do not want to lose the battle's progress. We want it to time out. So we sit here for 2.5 minutes. Then what else do we have that has AoE? If we bring in Anakin, we're just gonna die. Would have to... Well, this might survive. 50,000 health and protection. That's not very much. Let's see here. 42,000, that's even less. I'm just not confident in relying on Reckless Assault. Let's use TIE Fighter Pilot. A good tank with TIE Fighter Pilot. We don't have good tanks. We have Finn. And then we pull in TIE Fighter Pilot. And we pull in Anakin. Alright, this is what we do. This is a really strange team. Oof. We want the taunt. She's got buff immunity. That's exactly what we want to see. Now we can kill her. Boom. Stun. Great. Boom. 2 kills. Let's go. Let's get the... Nope, that's not buff immunity. Ah! That's not good. That's buff immunity. And we got her. Okay. This is done. Way too many battles for that. Alright. So now all we have is the Revan. Oh crap, I totally forgot about this. That has a better chance against Revan. Palpatine or JTR? It's gotta be Palpatine, right? No, sorry, JTR. I misspoke there. I definitely meant JTR there. Palpatine doesn't have the sustain to be, and he's too squishy. Nihilus will die too fast, despite the fact that I outspeed him. So let's use Palpatine here. Would it be okay to go mirror out inferior characters to get Boba and character? Okay, so when you say get characters, do you mean like what you should be focusing on? Let's see. You want to focus here. Okay, boom. Sorry, distracted with the battle. Just making sure I don't mess this up too bad. So, you want to make sure that you can focus on whatever characters you want, but make sure don't just unlock the characters. Take them to 7 stars. So if you want Boba Fett, no problem. Just farm your Cantina nodes all the way until 7 stars. That is like number one advice I can give any new player. Finish your farms. When you start a character, you get them up 4 stars, go to 7 stars. Makes a major, major difference. Obviously, we're going to use Qui-Gon. And that's probably overkill. Can we just do Qui-Gon Hoda? I think we can just do Qui-Gon Hoda. Yeah, I think we can do this. This is dangerous, but we're going to try it. That could be your team that you use for... Shoot. That's not good. Oh, that's bad. We need TIE Fighter Pilot to go down in order for this to work. Okay, there we go. We're probably okay. Let's take out you. Okay, so... Okay. Heal up Qui-Gon. Let's take it. Shoot. Oh, God. I didn't expect that. Man, this is a bad one. This will easily win. But yeah, so... What the heck? He just randomly dodges? What is that? No foresights, of course. Seems good. We're really aggressive in using bad teams just so we can get one more attempt at this Revan, which was probably a mistake. We're probably going to lose this Grand Arena. But we're going to try. Alright. Now it's a good start. Dang it. You kidding me? No ability block. Sheesh. Let's go here. No stun? Yeah, there's no way. Okay, so Revan's gonna win. We can't beat the Revan. But he might not be able to beat either of my Revans on defense. Like I said before the start of the stream, part of our plan here was we're not going to full clear our opponent. That wasn't initially the intention. The intention was just to beat more teams than our opponent beats. I'm not sure we're going to do that. Or I'm sure we're going to at least tie with that. But man, is this going to be a rough battle. He's just got to take out one Revan. He's just got to do it. He's not going to have any real trouble with it. Man, all these dodges too. These have just been terrible RNG throughout this. Alright, well, that's the Grand Arena stream. There's no way to take out the Revan now, for sure. Man. This was a bad Grand Arena. This is probably going to be my first loss. If he can get past one of my Revans. If he can't get past my Revans, then we're going to obviously hold on defense. But it does not look good. Especially when he saves so much for offense. Yeah, when I was reviewing his roster, I understood that he had the better mods by a significant margin. And I was aggressive in trying to get rid of the. I was ambitious in trying to get rid of the Revan. If I had just saved my Revan for offense, I could have taken out his Revan easily. I would have kept my CLS. I would have kept my JTR. They would have easily taken out most of these other teams. And yeah, mistakes have been made. Could have easily used Palpatine against the Daka. Man, this was bad Grand Arena. But we're gonna be streaming again on Monday for the finals.